Alright, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Yahuwah, still and honors to the elders of GMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom. And if y'all brothers haven't seen this video, it should be all around the GMS camp, all out there. And this guy swear he had the $1 million answer, man, question. And a lot of Jakes think that they're deep, but they're really not, man. Even Israelites who knows the basics, man, could figure out that the mark of the beast is a physical thing. It's a chip being implanted under your skin, man. But Jakes swear that they deep, man. But I'm not gonna be too long on this lesson, man, because I'm tired of these stupid Jakes out here, man. And basically he's just trying to make Apostle Grabar said, he's just trying to make a loophole to take the chip, man. And niggas like this, they're not gonna make it, man. And to hell with them, man. At this point, we be too far in the game for them to keep saying stupid shit like this, man. But if you watched it, he was saying like, how will it be? Who's gonna implement the mark of the beast, and what nation is gonna implement the mark of the beast, and you gotta be on point with which nation, and not Russia and China and so forth and so forth. It's not going to implement the mark of the beast because they're not down with the agenda. But you read the video, you watch the video, man, and you'll hear, man, this damn Jake, man. But getting to the point, I'm not gonna go through the video, man, because this damn Jake pissed me off. Well, you know what? I'm gonna see. Let's see.
Shalom. Hey, I got the $1 million question, right? For those that claim the mark of the beast is a microchip, right? With everything going on in the earth.
And fair use. This is for educational purpose only.
Going on in the earth. Who's going to implement the mark of the beast? What nation is going to implement the mark of the beast? Because if you say it's all white people, you got to be specific, because obviously Russia is not doing what America is doing. China is not doing what America is doing. Iran is definitely not doing what America is doing. What nations or what white nation is going to implement the mark of the beast? Because if you say it's America, then obviously it ain't going to be the whole world. So this is where the doctrine kind of falls very short. It takes a deep dive very short. If the mark of the beast is going to be a worldwide thing and you can't eat, right, and drink and buy and sell, right, all of this stuff with a physical chip, the $1 million question is, who's going to implement it? And I'm going to leave y'all with that, right? Because obviously the nations ain't getting along. And whatever NATO's doing, BRICS ain't with it. And whatever BRICS is doing, NATO ain't with it. So who's going to implement it? This is why I don't subscribe, and neither do the servants subscribe to the mark of the beast being a microchip.
Well, first and foremost,
And I'm gonna stop it right there, man. So we've been saying it time after time, dealing on down to our great apostles, man, of GMS. that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, you know. And if you see prophecies that's coming to pass right now, and they've been speaking since 1990, since the 19,000s, right? Well, since the 98, since 98, man, you know, and they've been on the scene, and you see prophecies now, how much more than prophecies is going forth, and you seeing it, how much more when they tell you about the Motb, it's not far-fetched, man, you know. And this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore heavens and ye that dwell in them, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And we see who's the devil talking about, man. It's Esau, Edom, man. You know, look around, open your damn eyes, man. We're in captivity. You know, everything is centered around Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's chosen people. Everything is targeted to Israel, man. Everything is centered around us, man, because we're chosen, but we're in captivity, man. You know, and what these heathen nations want to do is get the birthright back, but they're not going to be able to get the birthright back. So they're trying to upset prophecy by trying to destroy the remnant, man, because that's what they really want. They already got the 2/3, but they want the remnant, and they're not gonna have the remnant. Yahweh by Shemi Avishai refused to give up the remnant, man. You know, and as we see their kingdom falling apart in Matthew chapter 24, chapter, man. You know, as we see their kingdom slowly, the beginning of sorrow slowly coming to pass, sooner or later, they're gonna come down with great wrath, because they know that their time is up, man. You know that they know that their kingdom is falling, but they think that they're gonna bounce back, which they're not. You know, and that's the pride of these devils, man. That's why they gotta eventually just be wiped off the face of the earth, man. You know, before after that 1,000 years of slavery, man. You know, but moving on to Psalms chapter 83, verse 2. This is Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies may take to move tool, and let me look it up real quick. What's that word? Okay, I'm gonna read it in the. Let's see. Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For thine enemies make a tumultuous if I'm saying it right. A loud or confused, especially one caused by a large mass of people. So they're making noise, you know, which the noise represents, I guess, shouting, man, that they might hate thee and lift up the head. And they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and who's the chosen people of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man, is Israel, man, the 12 tribes, and consulted against the hidden ones. And they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And this is all the nations, man, you know, and what they're doing, and you can see it today, that everything around us is defiled, man. Everything around us is used to keep us from our power, man, you know, to keep us from coming back to our power, man, you know. But the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai brought the Holy Spirit, man, you know. And it's ultimately Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai keeping this man from getting the from understanding that the Motb is going to be a microchip, man. Everything around us is defiled, dealing with the food to the very last clothing on our back, man. You know, the products, the food, the clothing that we wear, uh, uh, the faucet water, the water that we bathe in, man. You know, everything is used to destroy us, man, to the very last small thing that you can think of, man. You know, I can't understand a ruler that can sit here and put food in the in his own people's so like I can sit here and think that a ruler who put toxic chemicals and toxic waste in the food that feeds the same people that works for him, man. You know, what type of ruler, what type of king does that, man? You know, that hurts its own people. You know, which we're not his people, man. You know, but he hurts his own nation, man. He hurts other Edomites, man, by poisoning the food, man. He poisons the food and keep all the non-GMOs, all the healthy food to himself, man. You know, and that's a greedy ass king, man. You know, and one thing that you always seen in the movies, a greedy ass king, you know, there's always a fall, man. There's always something that happens to where he gets dethroned out of his kingdom, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is coming to do that, man. He's coming to dethrone this king out of his kingdom, man. Because, barely paraphrasing, if he didn't do it, if Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai didn't send his son Yahushai to dethrone this man off of the throne, man, he would kill everybody, even himself, man. You know. So after all that, man, the devil, man, that's gonna come down with great wrath is gonna be Esau and Edom, man. Ultimately, all the way up to the elite banking families, man, that rule the earth, man, and that rules these other nations, man. These other nations known who we are, man. You know, they took an oath under Esau and Edom, so they're not allowed to tell us, man. You know. But, you know, as dealing with Russia, you know, they'll give us a little picture of so-called Jesus being black and whatnot, you know. But they already knew that we were Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai's chosen people, man. But they took counsel to keep us under, man, you know. And they're still, even though the truth is out there, man, they're still not coming out right and saying that we are the chosen people, man. You know, they're fighting over a kingdom that's not gonna even be theirs, man, after this World War III, man. You know, they're fighting for that new spot the new throne, man. That's gonna be only for Yahweh Shai and his elect, man. You know, you know, and going forward to Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. Verse 14. Because everything that GMS has been telling us is coming to pass, you know. Everything that the apostles have been telling us is coming to pass. And actually, I can do it on here. And to the point to where we are here, man. And if you don't understand that these damn heathens that's ruling the planet Earth isn't the devil, man, then I don't know what to tell you. And Jakes like you needs to be mind white, man. Needs to go back to the spirit world and come back down, man. Because these are our enemies, man. These are our enemies. If it's Yahweh Bashim Shai's enemies, then they're our enemies, man. And what he said, he's gonna have a war with Amalek, man, which are the small hats, forever, man. You know. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, and by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying, no, this is a lot. Let me just get the whole chapter. Oh, it's 16. So like, okay. And this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he causes both all he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So when it says both small and great, it means to the homeless all the way up to the kings and the officers, man, and so forth, man. You know, and the princes, man, you know, which are these which are these judges, man, which are these mayors, so forth, man, to the fucking to the rulers, man, you know, to the rulers of these damn countries, to China, Russia, and we already know China, man, they're a big part to play in dealing with this new technology, man, because that's all China has been working on, man. It's technology. Why do you think they're so good with damn technology, man? With these robots, and they're so obsessed with robots, man. If you really look at these damn Chinese, man, they're obsessed with damn robots, man. You know, which I wouldn't be surprised if you got some that is freaking off to robots, man. With robots, man. You know. But these Chinese, man, they're obsessed with robots, man. You know, that's all that they like doing is messing with robots, man. You know, so they're a big part to play, man. You know, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You know, and that's gonna be something that goes into your skin, man. You know, either way it goes. If you take this mark, you know, that's going to be implemented to everybody. And if you don't receive it, going down to verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, have save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, that you wouldn't be able to buy or sell, man. So what type of time that we got to be in, man? And you know, it's like Apostle said, man. You know, he's just making loopholes to receive the damn mark, man. You know, there's not gonna be a time like this on earth, but as soon as this time comes with the mark of the beast, World War III at the door, all chaos breaking loose, then out of nowhere there's gonna be a mark that you have to get to eat or buy or sell, man. These jakes don't think, man. They're fucking slow. They're stupid, man. They're stupid, man. And I'm tired of being around stupid jakes, man, because all we doing is we're just on replay, man. Don't take the mark. This is the mark of the beast. What type of time is this gonna be? It's not gonna be as you see society up today, man. This is gonna be a more like a catastrophic event that's gonna take place, and people are panicking, and people are rioting, and people are breaking into houses and stores, man. And then out of nowhere, there's gonna be something that you have to take so you can get food to feed your damn kids. It's not gonna be a time of peace, man. It's gonna be a time of chaos. And then there's gonna be a massive event, which he said, if it's not who's gonna implement it, man, it's gonna be these damn devils, man. These damn devils that ruled over us for however long, man. Who ruled over us, man. Who took us from the damn modern slave ships to the modern captivity that we are in, to the modern working man, nine to five, man, to the blue collar man, 9 to 5, man. That's feeding us a whole bunch of bullshit. That has toxic chemicals in our damn products, man. That has the world in a delusion, especially these women, man, in a delusion that they live in, man. That has these 2/3 in a damn delusion, man. And these 2/3, man, they're gonna be burnt up. They're gonna be wood for the fire, man, because they think that they're getting money, man. They think that they're getting money, but the money's about to turn into the digital chip, and after they take that, man, that's their ass, and it goes so far to where they're gonna promote the chip, man. They're gonna get these damn LeBrons, these Mike Tysons, so forth and so forth, to take that damn chip, man, to promote it to the youth, to promote it to people who worship these guys, man, which they're all under a oath, man. You can't gain the whole world and lose your soul, man. You can't gain all this money and not have to get down and lay down with this bitch, man. You can't gain all this fame and you gonna bypass free, man. So all the jakes that sold out, they really sold out to their own detriment, to their own destruction, man. For that what? It's a lot. But really, man, this Jake is just making a fucking loophole, man, to take the chip, man. There's not gonna be a time like this, but when this time comes, it's not gonna be as you driving your car today, man, and you thinking of something you thinking too deep into something. No, nigga, you're gonna be on the run. You're gonna be fighting for your life. You're gonna be driving and trying to stay off the roads and whatnot, man. It's gonna be chaotic, man. And they're gonna pursue. They're gonna show you that this chip is gonna be like a miracle, man. It's gonna be something to get society back and running, man. But no, it's gonna be a new world order, man. It's gonna be they're gonna do away with the money, and then they're gonna implement the chip, man. And that's what they're headed to, man. They're gonna do away. It doesn't make sense to the average Jake, man. But to us, man, we've been saying, and the apostles on down, they've been saying it for years and years, man. They're gonna do away with the money, and they're gonna bring in a digital chip, man. Not a digital, but they're gonna bring in a digital credit base, for the chip, man. A digital based currency for the chip, man. And the chip is gonna be the new. They're gonna put the money on the chip, man. They're gonna put what do they call it? A certain allowance, man, every month, so forth, every week, however that they do it, man. For that chip, man. But again, these jakes, they don't learn. you know, and the apostles been saying it, over and over and over and over and over and over, and these jakes still don't get it. It's like they don't even watch the videos, nor do they even look into what the apostles be saying, man. It's like they just look at them, and then it goes out one ear and out the other, and then they drive off or they walk past them, man. And then they stop before they turn that corner down the street. They stop and they'll say, how come we know it's the mark of the beast, or something stupid like this, what this Jake said, man. And it's like the apostles been saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it, and they still don't get it, man. So to hell with these damn people, man. We soon as Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai stop the word going out, and persecution comes, man. We getting the hell up out of here, man. There ain't no, don't tell these people jack shit, man, because they had ample enough times to get it, man. They rather watch folly on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok than to see what the hell is really going on in the world, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai always put his mouthpiece through the prophets on the street, and they 9 times out of 10 they talked about destruction, man. And what did the apostles say? Not love and peace is coming, but destruction is coming, man. And whatever and what came out the apostles' mouth are happening today, man. We're seeing uproars of the people. We're seeing earthquakes, man. We're seeing people getting cold and killing one another, man. We're seeing all hell about to break loose, man, on the planet Earth, and Jacob's trouble is about to come forth. We're seeing the Motb about to be implemented, man. All they need is a big major event. We see these things, man. We see who our enemy is, man. Is Esau and Edom, man. We don't live in a fairy tale no more, man. We don't live in a fairy tale to where we think everything is okay. We think our government, well, not our government, but the government is helping us and they love us, man. We see how crooked this place is, man. Even down to the government, man. The government is not here to help you people, man. They're here for themselves, man. They're here to imbue order upon the people, man. They're not here to be your friend and to be likable, man. These people are evil, man. They're corrupted, man. They'll do anything for power, money, and so forth, man. These people are pure evil, man. And they'll do anything, man. And if you, it's just like having a big old gang in the apocalypse. I know you brothers watch The Walking Dead, Nolan, or I think that's his name. But just having more people, man. That's all these damn governments have. They have more people, which means more control, man. And these people work for the devil, man. They know how to manipulate the minds of the masses, man. They know how to get around the minds of the masses, man. They know how to try to befriend, because all these damn people think about is their own selves, man. And what about my wife and kids and so forth, man. These people know how to play on emotions. They know how to play on your emotions, man. And they're emotionless, man, because they really don't care about your kids. They'll care about their kids, but they don't care about your kids, man. The government's not here to be your friend, man. They're here to imbue order, man. Make sure you don't get out of line, man. Make sure you stay in line and you follow orders, man. And once all hell breaks loose, man, that's when this devil's gonna come down with great wrath, man, because he has a short amount of time. He can act prideful or say all types of shit. Who gives a rat ass, man? Because at the end of the day, these damn devils, as soon as this society goes down and Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going into captivity. He can promote the phoenix all he wants, but prophecy is prophecy, man. Nothing can pass, nothing can debunk, nothing can mess up prophecy, man. If Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai put it says something, and it's gonna go forth, man. So no matter how much these damn devils try to say that they gonna bounce back, man. Soon as you get out, soon as that nuclear winter and so forth is over, man, we coming for you damn devils and putting you into captivity, man. And we'll see if you can rise from the ashes, man. We'll see if you can rise from getting out of captivity and taking over the planet Earth again, man. It's all, yeah, you can say something, but when it comes to action, man, that's what truly matters. That's what truly matters, is action, man. You know, and that's what these damn devils don't understand, man. They can act prideful dealing with Donald Trump, but when it comes to action, do he really wanna go to war with Iran and them? Hell no, man. He doesn't want to go to war with Iran because he knows what time it is. But these elites, they gonna put a foot up his ass, man, to make him to make him join the war, which he might have already. I've been watching, but I haven't recently looked into it, man. you know so he might have already joined the war, but he knows what time it is, man. And that prideful is out the door, man, because these smaller nations saying that they're strong, they got nuclear capabilities, man. And they're tired of the big bad bully, man. They're tired of these prideful ass Edomites, man. Which these Edomites, they're prideful, man. They're prideful as all hell. For example, man, this damn Edomite say he might jack you up, and you might look all strong and big and bad, and he can wrestle you 1-on-1, but behind him, man, he got his PP shooter, man, his gun, his Glock, whatever you want to call it, man, and he's shaking, man. He's actually scared. He's about to blow your head off with his gun, man, because he's scared, man. That's how these Edomites are, man. It's all big and talk, but when it comes to action, man, they can't back it up. And that's how America is, and America's about to get jacked up, man. And we're just here to watch, man. We're just eating our popcorn, man, waiting for our turn, for our rulership to come into power, man. Because as soon as we come into power, we ain't backing down, man. It's full force. It's full force taking over this earth, man. In righteousness under Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Under Yahweh Shai, man. We're taking back our earth, man. And we're putting you down devils to captivity. And we want you to try to scheme and plan and try to get out of captivity, man, and try to overtake us, man. We want you, man, because we like to fight, man. So these damn devils, man, they don't got nothing on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. He's controlling everything, man. He's controlling everything, man. So I like this. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shemel Shai by Shemel Clark Wadash. That one honors to the elders at GMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you Akims that are around and about the four corners of the earth. And to hell with these 2/3, man, because they lost in the sauce at this point. And they still, if all these years went by and this damn dude don't realize that we are in captivity and we are under these damn devils, man, then to hell with them, man. To hell with them, man. And that the Motb is the RFID microchip, that's going to be implemented under your skin, man. To hell with them, man. Let them take it, man. We got to move on, man. And I get sick and tired of going back and forth with these damn people, man. To hell with them. If he can't get it, man, let him be, And it might have been a true question, but dude, the apostles been talking about this for years, man. Everybody knows who GMS is. Everybody know who are the Israelites, man. Come on now. He probably and that's how it is, man. They hear from IUIC GMS is not good. They hear from other camps, GMS, nah, GMS this, that, and soon as they hear that, it's like everything that GMS says is being none to avoid. It's being voided, man. It's like they can't hear, man. They pluck their ears with earplugs, man. You know, so fuck these people, man. Let them be wood and straw for the fire, man. We want to go home. We want to get the hell up out of this place, man. Cause sooner or later, Yahweh Shai is gonna come back, man. And we want to be found in His mercy and grace, man, for Him to deliver us, man. So to hell with these people, man.